this leads me to our next pick, Xavier Watts out of Notre Dame. I believe he had 13 in the last 2 years. I want to say the last 2 years he had 13 interception, All American.
I,
Big play safety out of Notre Dame, man. How do you feel about him, man? Like they said, this cat shouldn't even be in the third round.
that boy know how to read and cover. I don't know how he got that far. I don't know how he got that far, bro. Real talk, because that boy know how to
You
read.
know more about. I'll give you this. You know more about. You was more hyped on the Notre Dame and Penn State defense than I was. When I was like before you
It,
came on the last live,
the,
I was asking Nate about that.
the thing with Notre Dame, Penn State, Texas, and Ohio State's defense is because they didn't get nobody to really like no big name to go through the portal. They wasn't getting no big names to exactly just go to the draft yet. You know what I mean? You got people that was on that team that been there 4 straight years. Built,
Uh-huh.
learned the playbook, learned the players that they going against, learned their conference, dominated. You see what I'm saying? That matters.
No.
Defense that matters.
So we got him at free safety now. You feel like him and Jesse Bates gonna be a different maker, or do you feel like he's gonna take over? Because Jesse Bates in his last year in contract with us. Do you feel like he could take over for Jesse Bates next year?
If they don't franchise tag Jesse Bates, something wrong with the Atlanta Falcons. Because we ain't had a safety that good in I don't know how long.
Have we ever had a safety that good, bro?
I was about to say, I don't know if we ever had a safety that good as Jesse Bates. So if I was the Atlanta Falcons, bro, y'all know y'all should go ahead and franchise tag this man, pay him, give him all the benefits that come with it.
Well, when you're doing with that, you also got a 5 year contract coming up this year. You got a 5 year pickup. I think option is this year or next year with Drake London. It might be this year or next year.
I think it's next.
Next year.
Ain't Kyle Pitts this year?
They already picked Kyle's picks up.
Yeah, that one say it was this year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
so
picked Kyle picks up
Drake London's next year.
next year. So somebody gonna get franchised, somebody gonna get signed, and somebody ain't getting signed, I believe. Unless they have, but no, hold on. We got enough cap room next year, which could bring a lot of things, make it tricky.
Yeah.
So it just depends on how they structure each of those contracts. Hopefully, we could sign everybody. Hopefully, Kyle Pitts can have a breakout year. I would hate for him to have a breakout year and we lose him for nothing. Feel me? So I hope all that works out. With our next draft pick, man, you might know a little bit more about him than I do. We got Billy Bowman Jr. This was out of Oklahoma. So look, with Billy, right? This was Billy's first year in the SEC. They
Yeah.
played in the Big 12.
Yeah.
Billy is a big time. He has big playmaking, a little undersized. I believe he's like 5'10". He's a little undersized, but he's a playmaker as well.
That boy got speed. That nigga know. Hey, listen, if he picked that ball off, he turned into a running back.
So you feel like he's like a little, or he could be like a honey badger, because he
Yeah.
playing nickel.
Yeah.
He could
And
play corner and safety, but he's
he hit too.
primary supposed to play nickel.
Bro, that man got speed on him, bro. When I say that man got speed on him,
Yeah, I heard.
I'm comfortable with him covering the slot. And I'm gonna be real with you. The man, when he picks the ball, the man turned into a running back wide receiver. The man had like 3 pick sixes in the Big 12. I want to say his junior year.
Your junior, yeah, they they played in
You
what I
gotta
had.
remember this too, though. The Big 12 be having good quarterbacks.
He had Last year he played 12 games. He had 54 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, 2 interceptions. No, yeah, and 2 interceptions. But overall in his career, I believe he did have like 10 interceptions. Like he's a big playmaker.
He got about 5 pick sixes, bro. For real, for real.
Nah, he is. So our last draft pick is our lineman Jack Nelson out of Wisconsin.
I
And you
don't know
know what?
about him now. I ain't gonna lie. I don't really know too much about him. But they say he's a good lineman, though.
Gotta be talking about Bowman. Yeah, Nate, we talking about Bowman.
Yeah,
What you
Bowman.
think about Bowman, Nate?
Yeah. Now, as far as old boy from the lineman from Wisconsin, I don't really know. I don't really know about him like that.
I don't know nothing about it. I mean, I guess Def Peace, aka Jake. You said Def Peace, aka Jake Matthews' future placement. I could see that.
Yeah, I can go for that.
But do we really want to test? I mean, unless he turns out to be a seller, I mean, do we really want to have? Because okay, so like Jake Matthew, right? He played the left. He played the left side, right?
Yeah.
I'm all right. So I'm gonna flip it, right? If this was a traditional like quarterback, I would be more worried about a 7th round being our like future left tackle. But since he's not, and we have a left-handed quarterback, right? I'm not as worried as much as I would be because now we need to focus on getting a primary right tackle that's gonna cover his blind side. Unless y'all feel like we have one.
What's his name? Caleb? Ain't he the right tackle? Ain't Caleb the right tackle?
You gotta ask Nate that one. I didn't. Who did we lose? We lost somebody.
Who's the right tackle, Nate? Please refresh me on that.
Never can draft too early. Jake is in his mid. But would you want a 7th round draft pick covering that side? That's why. But you gotta think what I'm saying.
You gotta remember this though, AJ.
Caleb's the right.
Yeah,
He's
right.
probably gone. But he said he's probably gone.